Backlit was founded nearly 10 years ago by about 25 graduates from Nottingham Trent University Fine Art. We set it up as an affordable studio space so that people could continue working and continue researching and practicing their ideas. And we also wanted to put on exhibitions and events. We wanted to stage different ideas and curatorial themes because I suppose we probably hadn't had much opportunity as you know, undergraduates and students. So part of it was, yeah, very simply that, you know, we wanted to kind of become curators. We wanted to support each other. In terms of the programming for the gallery and the visual arts programme, it's very much about interactive experiences.
Okay, I'm i.s.m from Club Solo. I'm one of the co-founders of this place.
I think what I like about here, although you don't have studios, the fact it's artist-led, the same way that Backlit is it's a much more intuitive process to working with other artists, and that to me is always exciting.
That's the same with us, because what we try to give the artist is that what we want for ourselves. So you know what you want as an artist. So we try to behave like that and provide the artist by making publications or getting a normal fee and things like that.
Yeah. So the exhibition's called Would You Like to Come Back to Our Hut, and that's a line from a very famous comedy drama series in England called i.s.m. Pet. And it's set in, you know, the Thatcher years, where it was a very similar time to how it is now in England.
Dearest Brenda, we are now at sea. I stood on deck and watched the coast of England disappear into the distant mist. Who knows what lies ahead? A better future for us. That is my fervent hope. Well, there's no more room for...
That was an interesting concept, but the link was that this series was filmed in our building in Nottingham. So it was an opportunity for the artist to look at this narrative and what it means today, and maybe the social, political aspects, but it also was an opportunity to kind of play with fiction.
The piece that I've done at Club Solo, Evil Leader 2, it's the first political piece that I've ever really done. Art can be quite selfish in a way, and it tends not to sort of relate to people who aren't interested in art. So I felt responsible to say something that everyone was feeling so that it would become more art for everyone rather than a piece for me.
Perception and recognition of the symptoms. Nausea, blurred vision, headache. I am alone in this room.
This is a hologram, and it's formed of a 4-way video and a 3D rendered video of a girl running, and I think that's quite reflective of how politics are, especially in the UK at the moment, and how people are feeling, especially creative people. How they're kind of wanting to leave the UK, especially because of Brexit, all of that kind of stuff. It might not be the case that the grass is greener on the other side, but because it's so, it's in so much turmoil in the UK at the moment that it's very difficult to, navigate as an artist, I think.
feel that, Martin? Just that bit there you're worried about, you think?
I think I would leave it like this.
The situation with England, with Brexit and the kind of the social uncertainty and the mass social upheaval and uncertainty of where our future is going, gives us something quite interesting to react to. And in that sense, yeah, it is quite difficult at the moment because arts it does get cut and in times of austerity it's not a priority. But I still think that's a chance for artists to find ways around it. Like, art to me is always against the odds. Like, it was never supposed to be that easy.
I could make a difference, rejected, affected. So, sleep, work, to nightmare. I haven't done talking at the nude.
I think Backlit is very good in reaching out to other people. Like, you work with people from the street, younger people, elder people around, and
refugees as well.
Yeah, you are very much aware of the historical context of the building you live in, and we are aware of everything. But maybe Club Solo isn't naturally looking for things like that, but slowly trying to find out and looking for ways to do this.
Yes, we are with a group of about 7-8 artists, and yeah, we run the.
Click the switch, i.s.m, stood in the doorway, your face. Her eyes look through me. In the darkness, you are a body illuminated by blood orange streetlights. I look to the window beside me and see there, not a true image, but one reflected. I can see yourself through your eyes.
One thing, obviously, as an arts organisation, you're really honoured and you're really excited about the possibility of showing your work to different people and new audiences. But the most exciting thing is sharing ideas and sharing methodologies. And I think there's no real clear pathway to do anything right or wrong. It's just what works within your infrastructure, maybe, and then also what works for the people in your area. But to have an organisation take over a space, or work with you in presenting their organisation, it makes you think about what it is you're doing, or maybe what the point is.